Hi, I'm Charles Tischler, and welcome to today's tennis video specializing in shot fundamentals as well as footwork fundamentals. It's important that we connect our cell phone to an external speaker for today, as we'll be training outside, and it's important to keep the amount of sets that is in the video as well as the feedback. After this video, please look at the YouTube description for the list of drills and amount of sets. I would also like to add that we'll be needing 3 similar target zones to the ones that I'm presenting, as they will help identify the spaces. There are 2 kinds of grips on the forehand. There's either the semi-western grip. If we put the racket on the floor and grab it, it brings our strings a little bit closed. Or there is the continental grip, which looks a little bit like the hammer grip. Both are your personal preference and both are adequate. First, we're going to practice the swing shadow hitting. What that means is this is a technique used by many coaches to perfect the motion of the swing before a ball is even hit. So let's begin with the forehand. I can either create a loop at the beginning or come straight down. Either or is fine. I start sideways and I turn the racket and I bring it short backswing, long front swing. Notice as well how there's a fluidity in the racket. I'm in a semi-wide stance and coming down, or we can bring it down from here as well. And I'd like you to do this 5 times and really make sure you feel the fluidity of the racket and a far elbow at the end of the swing. There are 2 kinds of backhands. The one-handed backhand involves the player turning sideways, creating torque between both shoulders, pulling the racket back with the left arm, and releasing forward with a long front swing. Notice also a lot of racket head speed and whip and an extension forward, as well as my legs helping the forward motion into the ball. The two-handed backhand swing shot goes a little like this. We need to turn sideways, make sure our strings are a little bit close towards the ground. Again, there's the loop that's possible, or you can bring the racket straight down. That depends on your style. We're going to do a short loop in the back, short backswing, long front swing. Short backswing, long front swing. And watch again how there's a lot of fluidity in the motion, as well as a long forward motion towards the front. And make sure we're trying to bring the racket head low and then bring it to the left ear while extended forward. And now let's talk a little bit about footwork. It's important that we have the right footwork and a good distancing towards the ball. That way it allows us to get that nice smooth shot we were practicing just previously. So in this next exercise, we're going to do 3 different scenarios, 5 times each. Again, after this video, I would like you to do this same exercise 15 times each. Now we're working on the forehand footwork. The first 5 swings I'm going to do, I'm actually going to see if I got to the right distance and stop right at impact. This is the technique for the footwork. The first motion is to do a unit turn and bring the racket into a preparation. I adjust, I set at a good distance, and I stop. This is a very good exercise because it allows me to see if I got too close or too far from the ball. So let's try that again. And shuffle step back so that I keep my eye on the front game. Unit turn, adjust, set, which is when the ball would bounce, and stop at impact. Again, we can see that would have been a perfect distancing. And shuffle step back. 3 more times. Turn, adjust, set, swing, stop at impact. Perfect. That would have been good. Back into ready position and turn, adjust, set, and notice when I'm getting set, my stance is quite large and I'm really in good balance. Stop right at impact, which is where I want it, between the hips and shoulders. And one last time, turn, adjust, set, swing. Now we're going to combine both exercises together where we're turning, adjust, and set at a good distance. And we're also working that long fluid motion. Here we go. Turn, adjust, set, swing through the ball, and ready position. And turn, adjust, set, and swing through the ball, and ready position. Make sure that, again, we have that fluidity in the arm and that we're getting set at a good distance. And ready position. 2 more times. Turn, adjust, set, swing through the ball. Ready position right away and focus on our opponent. Turn, adjust, set, swing, and ready position. And once again, this drill can be adjusted to how much space you have. If you're more limited in space, you can bring your target closer and adjust it to your specifications. Let's talk about footwork on our backhand. If you do notice from the forehand exercise, I've placed my ready position marker a little bit behind my shot marker. That represents a real tennis scenario where I would get ready a little behind the baseline and try to move into the shots. Here's how it's done with a two-handed backhand. I start in a ready position. We're going to do 5 reps of this, and once again, once the video is over, I want 15 reps of this. Unit turn, same like on the forehand. Bring the racket back and close the grip a little bit. Adjust, set, and stop right at impact. Again, I'm looking to see a good, comfortable distancing between myself and the ball and hitting the ball nice in front of me. And shuffle, step back. Let's do that 4 more times. Unit turn, adjust, set, wide stance, and stop. Ooh, that may have been a bit close, I noticed. So next one I'm gonna correct and give it a bit more distance. Turn, adjust, set, boom, perfect. Maybe that one could have been a bit far. So third one's gonna be a charm. And this is the mindset of a tennis player, always looking to perfect it. Boom, that's the perfect sweet spot. And shuffle, step back. And last one, turn, adjust, set in a wide stance and in balance, stop at impact, and ready position. Time to put both exercises together. We're going to be working on the turn, adjust, set footwork technique, as well as the fluidity of the swing and making sure we have the right distance. Here's how it's going to look. Turn, adjust, set, and long fluid swing with the racket finishing far away from the body. Turn, adjust, set, and then loop and fluid swing and shuffle, step back. Notice as well, I'm turning my grip from a semi-western to the backhand grip as I'm turning towards the backhand. And turn the grip during the unit turn, adjust, set, swing, and last one, shuffle, step back, turn, adjust, set, swing through the ball, and ready position back. For our final exercise, we'll be doing the forehand motion back into the ready position, as well as the backhand technique. We're speaking, of course, about the footwork technique and the swing technique combined on both sides. So this is what we're going to go for, 5 on each side before we do 15 after the end of this video. So ready position, turn, adjust, set, smooth long swing, shuffle back into ready position. Unit turn, turn the grip, adjust, set, swing through the ball, ready position. Turn, adjust, set, and ready position. Turn the grip, adjust, set, ready position. And now that's 2 sets. We need 3 more. Turn, adjust, wide stance, smooth hit, ready position. Turn, adjust, set, ready position. 2 more sets. Turn, adjust, swing through the ball. Notice as well, I'm always staying low as I'm moving. This helps my stance be more dynamic. Adjust, set, and last backhand, here we go. Turn, adjust, set, and come back. I'd like you now to press pause on this video and do each of this exercise 15 times. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you get out there and practice this to your best of abilities and stay safe and encourage others to stay safe as well, so that we can get back on the court and get back to our regular day lives as soon as possible. I wish you and your family health and prosperity. Thank you.